Vickers got up at an hour outrageous for its earliness because Anne had phoned the night before to tell him about a man in New York she wanted him to meet. He had tried to argue about it. "I know it breaks into your schedule, Jay," she had said, "but I don't think this is something you can pass up." "I can't do it, Anne," he'd told her. "I've got the writing going now, and I can't get loose." "But this is big," Anne had said. "The biggest thing that has ever broken. They picked you to talk to first ahead of all the other writers. They think you're the man to do it." "Publicity." "This is not publicity. This is something else." "Forget it. I won't meet the guy, whoever he is," he had said, and hung up. But here he was making himself an early breakfast and getting ready to go into New York. He was frying eggs and bacon and making toast and trying to keep one eye on the coffee maker, which was temperamental, when the doorbell rang. He wrapped his robe around him and headed for the door. It might be the newsboy. He had been out on the regular collection day, and the boy probably had seen the light in the kitchen. Or it might be his neighbor, the strange old man named Horton Flanders, who had moved in a year or so ago, and who dropped over to spend an idle hour at the most unexpected and inconvenient times. He was an affable old man and distinguished-looking, although slightly moth-eaten and shabby at the edges, pleasant to talk with and a good companion, even though Vickers might have wished that he were more orthodox in his visiting. It might be the newsboy, or it might be Flanders. It could scarcely be anyone else at this early hour. He opened the door, and a little girl stood there, wrapped in a cherry-colored bathrobe and with bunny rabbit slippers on her feet. Her hair was tousled from a night of sleep, but her blue eyes sparkled at him, and she smiled a pretty smile.